Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. This is a game that I kind of put on my radar maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I didn't check anything out. I'm going into this about blind as I do any game. Like I didn't even look at too many like reviews and stuff. I didn't really look at the videos, the demos. But it ticked some of the boxes that at least intrigued me to some degree. Now, firstly, it has Lovecraftian themes. That always interests me. I kind of like the setting of Lovecraft stories. It has pixel graphics. I do like pixel graphics. And then the other thing I heard, and this, I don't know how true this is, it might turn out to be completely false, as I said, I didn't really read into this too much. Apparently it has some feels of like the Arkham horror, like, games. So I thought, you know what, that, honestly, that interests me. I have played a bit of the Arkham card game. Unfortunately, I tried to get into that card game just as COVID struck, and that really struck that down, so I only played like one session, I think, of it, and I intend to get back to it at some point. But like everything in life, you know, there's just no time to do anything. But anyway, those were the things that brought me to it. It does also have RPG elements. I don't mind playing RPGs, but it's not really my usual spiel on YouTube. But I thought on Twitch, I just did Resident Evil. Go straight into another game? I know Resident Evil's not really... Well, I guess it is like role-playing game. I was playing the role of Chris, right? And then Jill before that. But anyway, now the one thing I will say, I did a little bit of testing of this game, as in I literally just started the story. Now, there is a voice mode, however, it's an AI-like bot that does the voice. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to put it on for one section, but I think it will probably ruin the whole aesthetic of the game, so I think I'll voice it myself thereafter, because it's pretty funny at least. Anyway, this is our first mission. I don't exactly know how this works, but I think there's multiple different scenarios that we try and work through. And there's also like a detective type investigation, like we're an investigator. So this is all in one and one in all. The scenario duration is medium. I have no idea what that means. The identity of the investigator is a preset role. Sure. The type of scenario, modern. Don't know what that means. This is a tale of the forgotten ones. When false history falls, how the humans decide their destiny. When all your life has been a facade, will you still light others' past with your candle? One last thing I'll just mention before we actually start the thing. I should have mentioned this before. This game came out 3 days ago. Why didn't I check it out 3 days ago? Well, I'm dumb. I noted it down that it was coming out on the 23rd. It came out on the 20th, so apologies for that kind of, you know, I've started this a little bit late than other people have done, but I'm just dumb. This is developed by someone called Meow Nature, who, by the way, has a really nice icon at the beginning when you load the game, so check that out. Anyway, let's start the story. Now, on my test, this took a while, so bear with the loading. It has to, you know, bring in all these AI-generated voices, the pixels, one by one. But it'll get there in the end. It's not as long as the Marvel Midnight Suns, though, so it has that going for it. That's already a positive compared to the AAA title.
In the deepest of awareness.
God damn it. We'll do it for one section.
The key of the stars. You are the origin of my origin, and my last hope to break through the cage of space-time here.
Okay.
At this moment, the history of this place cannot be rewritten. I need to go back to the beginning of my consciousness and fall asleep. Before that, you need to replace me in this space. Only you can break through the barriers of space-time here.
Alright. ...
In the bedroom, a child of about 8 years of age is changing the daffodils in a vase. A young woman is lying in bed, leaning against the headboard to rest.
Alright, this might be too much now.
Mom, none of the aunts and uncles are awake yet.
Why is this going so slow? To be fair, like, I think this is either a Japanese or Korean-based game. I imagine they're not English native speakers. I didn't really look too much into the comments, but I've heard there are some, like, localization issues, but we're used to that by now. Anyway, let's go to no speaker, because otherwise I'm just going to be laughing at the voices too much. It's so weird, like, it's an Asian, like, robotic voice doing English. It sounds a little bit weird. Anyway. I tried to wake them up. Sorry, I tried to wake them, yet nothing happened. So I sneaked into the garden and picked some flowers. Will they blame me when they find out? Why is this going so slow? Did I turn text? Oh, I turned text speed down by 50%. That's a little bit dumb. You know what? Let's whack that back up again as well. After hearing the child's words, the woman's face turned sad. But still, she braced her body, face to the child, then explained slowly. A good boy like you has nothing to do with it. Your aunts and uncles are just too tired. Thus, they need a good rest. You shouldn't bother them at all. Anan, thank you for taking care of Mummy all this time. Once I've recovered, we'll move to the town and live there together. She ain't recovering, is she? You can make a lot of friends and go out freely. Really? But Grandpa said I can never leave the castle. It's okay. Grandpa will definitely agree with this. Anan, can you bring a message to Grandpa for me? I'm feeling much better now. Tell Grandpa that he shouldn't worry. But don't go to the secret room. Otherwise your father will be angry. I mean, I want to go to the secret room though. There might be a secret room pool item there. You promised your mother you would do as she asked. You're ready to leave now so as not to disturb her rest. Ah, okay. So, I guess no tutorialization. This is another thing I've seen with games from the east of Asia. They just put you straight into it. Get clue, go to Grand Fat. Do I want to go to Grand Fat? Or do I try and get a look upgrade? No, I'm just going to go straight to Grand Fat. Ah, here we go. Basic operation. Move with the WASD keys, interact with F, confirm space, view interactive objects, C. And walk and run is shift. C. What an unusual control to put it on. But okay. Character status. As long as the investigator character does not suffer damage greater than the maximum HP at one time, he'll be able to resist the damage effect that exceeds the current HP at one time. When the HP returns to 0, the character will stop exploring the module. Pay attention to the SP of the investigator. When the SP returns to... Ah! Oh, okay, I've also heard of this, by the way. So there's a translation from the... I don't know, Korean or Japanese, whatever the localization was, to English. But unfortunately, in certain circumstances, the English doesn't fit into the box anymore. It has an arrowhead, but I don't seem to be able to go down. So... No, oh, never mind, it's on scroll wheel. I tell lies on the truth. I had heard this was a thing, but they've done a few patches since it came out 3 days ago, so the developer seems to, you know... They haven't just, like, released it and forgotten about it. They're still working on it. When the SP returns to 0, the character will be removed from your character library after passing the module. What is SP? Is it Spookum points? Health points, and I'm going to say mana points. Or magic points. So hang on a minute. If that does not suffer damage greater than the maximum HP at one time, he will be able to resist the damage effect that exceeds the current HP at one time. Okay. When the HP returns to 0, the character will stop exploring the module. So I guess it means that if I took like 9 damage at once, it wouldn't just put me into negative. I guess it would drop me onto like 1 I'd resist. Dice checks. When the points diced is lower than the target value you need to check, the check is successful. The target value of the check is usually the value of the investigator's skill attribute, which will depend on the required difficulty level under special circumstances. Difficulty level, success, the same value. Difficulty success, half the value, or great success, 1/10 the value. Okay, so you can pass at certain degrees, I see. And we need to roll lower. Okay, I get it. So if like, let's say, you know, it was perception or something like that, that was the check. And I don't know what the dice roll is. I'm going to guess it's a d20. Let's say we had 16. If we rolled an 8, we'd have a difficulty success. I think that's what it means. Concealed dice. Concealed die. Interface will be displayed when the character in the module takes action. The story will enter different branch routes according to the skill verification results of the character. Actions between characters will conflict. In a case of conflict, a skill confirmation interface will be displayed. Characters with a higher difficulty level will successfully initiate actions. Okay, some of this I think we're just going to learn by doing. Bonus penalty dice. In some complex states, the character will get bonus/penalty dice. When the character rolls dice, an additional number of bonus and penalty dice will be rolled. The bonus dice will be the best of all results. The penalty dice are the opposite. Okay, so I think this is like... If you play D&D 5th edition, if you have advantage... Right, they tried to go from 4th edition to 5th edition. The big change was that there's a lot less additive and subtraction. So it's not, oh, you got +2 to your will, that adds to your attack modifier. Oh yes, thanks to these boosts of haste, your initiative is 1. No, you get rid of all of that. And they typically try and put everything into advantage rolls and disadvantage. An advantage roll being you roll 2 d20s and take the highest value, and a disadvantage one being you roll 2 dice and you take the lower value as your score. That seems to what it means on the penalty dice. So we roll 2 dice for each of them, but on a penalty we take the lower value and the high one for the bonus dice. Weapon type. The weapon will have one or more weapon types, including normal, strength, dexterous, technical, shield, and gun. God, I love the class of weapon called gun. The ability of normal weapons is mediocre, but you still improve the damage by preparing for attack with normal weapons. Strength weapons can trigger attack preparation to increase the damage. In addition, when the main hand is equipped with a strength weapon, you can activate cleave and use weapon block actions. Alright, so this is just different types of benefits for each weapon, I guess. When the main hand is equipped with a dexterous weapon, the dodge action can be activated. Using dexterous weapon to attack and hit the enemy. If the difficulty level is above success, it is possible to trigger the chasing effect and attack the enemy again. Okay. Every time you attack with a technical weapon, you'll make an erudition test. God damn it. If this test is successful, I hope you're all marking this down right now, because there's going to be a short test at the end of this. If the test is successful, the attack will not consume the durability of the technical weapon. Okay, so technical weapons, if you use them correctly, will last longer. Alright, I kind of like this already. When the main hand is equipped with a shield weapon, the block action can be activated. And when the main hand is equipped with a gun type weapon, you can activate the continuous shooting and sweeping shooting actions. Say hello to my little friend! I assume that's sweeping action. Anyway. Let's play the game now. So, hang on, can I look at my character up here? Is that what tab is? I have 10 gold, 72 luck. There will be one day when the luck runs out, don't overuse it. Okay, I get it. So luck in this type of Arkham horror type game, sometimes you'll do a check and you might see how lucky you are at trying to do something. Or you might push your luck to try and exceed a value that would have otherwise failed. So you have to use your luck very serendipitously. Otherwise you're going to run out and just have big sad times. We have no weapons, we have money, we have no keys. It's just Anan right now. The refined system. Oh, this shows you... Oh, stuff you can make. You can craft shit? No magic for now. Sorry. That's the quest log and an archive. Oh, cool. Now, one thing I will say is I don't know if there's a save mechanic. So, I think we kind of have to complete the scenario or don't complete the scenario. Okay, flowers. Use in the Explore. SP plus 1 minus 3. Can only be used when SP does not exceed 50. Oh, I think SP is sanity points. I'll take it. A material. The combination of a variety of utility parts. If used skillfully, you can make a variety of handy items. What if I don't use it skillfully? I'm pretty certain I could, put a nail into a board with no skill. And that'd be a pretty good weapon. Okay. Thank you. Always resting, I can't disturb her. Right, there's nothing in the candelabra. Ooh. Check the photo. This is your family photo. There are about 10 people pictured there. A little boy is sitting on the knees of an old man with grey hair. Behind him stands a young couple. Little did he know, the young couple's dead. Ooh. Alright, we have that. It's a drawer your mother forbade you to open. Oh! In order to not make mother angry, you never opened it. Right, I won't then. She said don't go in the secret room. She didn't say anything about, going through her belongings. Check, observe. Difficult needed of the check success. Oh, it's not D20s. It's a D100, isn't it? So, our observe score apparently is 60. And we rolled a D100 and got 13, which was a success because we want... We want this, right? We want to lower. I could also try again strangely, even though I passed it. And to re-roll, I could use my luck. I think the Fighting Fantasy books also use this type of mechanic as well, right? A kerosene lamp, a one-handed weapon, attack brawl. What is this 1 - 4 plus damage bonus? Is it saying it's a range? It's 1 to 4 plus your damage bonus. I think it's a range, right? Throw, flammable. Add the flammable stat to the target, which will cause damage and add burning state when affected by ignition or combustion. It does normal damage. I feel like a kerosene lamp would probably do fire damage normally, but sure. After each attack, the weapon will lose 1 durability. Where is its durability? Oh, 3. I'll take it. We're playing Resident Evil again. We have some herbs, and we'll take the material. Alright, is there anything in here? No. Okay, that's a pretty sprightly run as well when we do shift. Interaction hint. Oh, it can show you what to interact with. Already, the quality of life stuff in this game is fantastic. You gently close the bedroom door. Candles. Throw single target burning. Add burning state. I'll take them. So, hang on a minute. If I tab, do I equip the weapon now? Water bottle use. Increase moist. Yes, I love when I get my water bottle and increase my moist stat. Moist elevated. It extinguishes flame on direct or direct the current. What? We direct the current. Anyway, where are my weapons? We have the kerosene lamp. Can I put this on my equip main hand? There we go. We have a kerosene lamp now. It's a pity that it doesn't go on to you here. Set the carpet on fire. Absolutely not. Are you crazy? Check the portrait. This is your family photo where about 10 people stand together. An old white man is standing in the middle. A young couple holding a baby is beside them. The woman does not look well. Her face is pale. And the man behind her is wearing a black, wide-brimmed hat, so you can't see his face. We're not going... Why do you want me to set this on fire? Oh. Inspiration. Hello. Alright, goodbye. You feel uneasy for no reason. As if there are many unseen dangers lurking around you. You hear strange sounds coming from all around. Taunting, laughing. The feeling disappears when you breathe out. Checks. Oh, spirit point. Ah, we failed this time. Difficulty needed of the check success. We failed by 8. Successfully deducted 1 to 3. Hello. A heavy sound like the door being pushed open rings out from behind you. You can't help but look back. A man wrapped in bandages pushes the portrait aside and slowly walks out from the corridor of the secret room. Oh, autosave. Nice. Mother! Mama! The man. Grace, my love. We can finally be together. For eternity. Well, she's been will-o-wisped away. Black fog entwines around both of them and their forms dissipate into the void. You watch your parents disappear into smoke. What do you mean, parents? Is that my father, the scarecrow? You hear the sound of a string snapping in your heart. Okay, we did it. We succeeded. We're like, I'll miss Mum, but it's fine. We don't know exactly what happened to her. And what's this? A letter from Mum to Dad. The calligraphy onto the letterhead is elegant. You recognise it to be your mother's handwriting. There are some words of love written on it. Ronald, my love, my father has warned me not to meet with you. For now I can only convey my thoughts in this way. Annan is awake. Whoops. I'll get a clue, please. Okay. Nothing happened, and I'll take a watch. Also, I will try and read that again. Can I read this again? Sorry, I accidentally clicked too soon. Oh, no. Sorry. Yarnum has woken up. Please don't worry. And the method has taken effect. He has forgotten that thing. I will take good care of him in my last time, and he will not be hurt again. If we cannot overcome this disaster, Ronald, my last wish is to die with you. Alright, thanks, fucking Mom. Not harrowing at all. So, this guy's called Yarnum, I guess. Can I look at the bed now? Oh, nothing here. Alright. Okay, well, Grandfat, we have a problem. Ooh. You look out the window. The sun, the grass, the forest. That's the world you've always wanted to be in. Right, am I just locked in the castle then for eternity? Oh, absolutely, I'll take all of the candles. I'm starting my own collection. That's how I'm going to do magic. That's how I'm going to create, like, you know, fucking pentagrams and shit like that. Just when you're about to enter the room, time stagnates. You lose consciousness. Have I been, you know... Have I got hammered or something? This just sounds like getting drunk. You don't know how much time has passed. Oh. When you awaken, your Grandfat is standing before you. As you look around, you notice that a door has appeared in the study. One you've never seen before. Child! You are the last hope of the family. All the stars in the world align according to certain laws. But people's fates differ. We let you take on too many responsibilities. More than you should bear. Now, little one, I allow you 10 years of freedom. Oh, thanks. Grandfather points at the stone door standing in the centre of the study. This door connects two worlds. You see the meadow and forest outside. You find that the grandpa is not as strict as usual today. His speech is unusually soft. At one moment this makes you feel quite weird, and you subconsciously asked, Grandpa, we're not going together? Grandpa, I don't want to go. I gotta be with you. I don't want to leave here. I don't like the world outside. Preach, Anan, preach. I want to stay with Daddy and Mummy. I don't want to leave you. Child, I didn't gift you with a happy childhood. It's all Grandpa's fault. Your parents, Grandpa couldn't save them. Now at the end, I can only offer you a small gesture. I'll buy you 10 years of freedom. Anan, my dearest child, I'm proud of you. Even when you are down, you can face life with optimism. But the hay still grows in your heart. I know you've been putting up with the misery. Just try and forget about it. Forget the stone walls and the structure of this house. Forget all the faces of your family. Forget about our past memories. Forget everything that happened here. But my little one, remember, the sky is always the same. No matter where you are, the stars will light your way home. In your eyes, the doorway transforms into a soft and comfortable bed. Now you just want to rest. A good rest. Oh, there we go. You went through the door in a daze. The meadow and skyline that were there a moment ago suddenly disappeared. A waterfall of heavy rain followed, fiercely washing away the town in front of you. Dunwich. Or Dunwich. Is it Dunwich or Dunwich? I'm going to say Dunwich, because it's in the UK, Norwich is spelt similarly. I think you say Norwich. But I think Americans would pronounce the W, so I'll say Dunwich. The heavy rain roared along with the river. The huge castle standing on the cliff collapsed in a flash. The town was razed to the ground. You felt dizzy, falling unconscious on the side of the road. Right at that moment, a scholarly-looking old man with grey hair appeared to be driving a Ford in the torrential downpour. Product placement? The blinding headlights shone towards your collapsed body on the side of the road. How did I see this if I was unconscious? Finding your unconscious body, he rushed out of the car and carried you to safety. In the gusts of wind and pouring rain, the car safely bypassed the mudslide and drove all the way to the Providence. The mudslide? Where's the mudslide come from as well? Holy shit, this child's having a rough time right now. Oh, 10 years later, Providence nighttime dormitory. Another conflict occurred near here. The security around is getting worse and worse. Just follow the doctor's advice and rest early. I hope the medicine works. Diagnostic report. You seem to have sealed some of the memories and want to unseal them, but you cannot suppress the pain. It's like a big mess of things tumbling around in your head. You can only deal with little by little, because the recollecting is too painful. Oh, there we go. But you cannot stand the memories. If you think about them too long, you have to force yourself to forget them and start the process over again. Okay. Oh, shoot, there was more. Chief complaint, insomnia, palpitations accompanied by hallucinations. History of the present illness, poor appetite, memory disturbance, partial loss of emotional function. Physical exam, BP 102/51. That's pretty good. Compared to anything, that's pretty good. P 110 NSPE. Don't know what that last bit is. Diagnosis. It is recommended to avoid adverse event stimuli and fall asleep earlier. Prescribe small amounts of oxazolam as medication. You take the medicine bottle out of the cabinet and open it. The medication prescribed by your doctor to prevent you from being affected by psychiatric disorders which may lead to hallucinations. I will take it. I hope I have a good dream tonight. Oh. We pass. Ah, my luck has gone way down. Despite the medication, your sensitive nerves are still preventing you from sleeping. Your mind is filled with images. Late at night, You are half asleep and half awake. Ignite! Ignite! You can't control your body now. Oh, hello again. This is just a dream. It's a real but very bad dream. Oh, I've got slashed. Hey, look at me passing all these checks. You woke up from your nightmare holding onto the wall in a cold sweat. Although there was no wound, the pain in the dream also ached your body. After calming down, you adjusted your breathing and the pain subsided a little. You hesitated and decided to go back to sleep. You fall back to sleep. This time the nightmare doesn't appear until the morning comes. Oh yeah, everything's good now. This music is so cheery again. There was no writing on the envelope, but the pattern stamped on the wax seal seemed inexplicably familiar. You subconsciously opened the envelope. Now, I think I used my hands, honestly. Anand, my dearest child! Today's your 18th birthday. I have prepared a birthday present for you, which I have placed in my study. For security reasons, I can't write in detail here, but I'm sure you can find it. You are the last hope of our family, and I believe you'll be able to overcome this disaster. Love forever, your grandfather, George Howard! I'm assuming he perished at that moment. Why did the letter disappear? Your mind is flooded with fragmented images. It's like a dream, but you don't seem to be awake yet. Memories come up from the depths of my memory, yet nothing can be grasped like smoke. You try to digest these memories. Fortunately, there is none of the usual pain in digesting memories this time. An image comes to your mind where you see the old castle at night. In the sky, the star of enlightenment shines brightly. The chapel on the west side, the dome of the stargazer. Everything is so familiar. Finally, you remember the memories of your family. Get clue, go to Arkham or a luck upgrade. Get clue. We're going to go to Arkham. Alright, where was that note again, sorry? Oh, I might not be able to see it anymore. Yeah, I might have lost the medication story. Apologies. I thought it was different. My bad. Oh, it wasn't different even. Do I want to news upon the newspaper? Or do I want to take away the book? I will news upon the newspaper. News says the meat products delivered to the city from Arkham have major food safety incident. Although the related food companies have been investigated and punished, most of the food has already entered the market. The person who eats it will have crazy symptoms, and the symptoms are not obvious during the incubation period. After that, the patient will fall into mania, impulsiveness, irritability, and other emotions. As a result, there have been several violent clashes even. Alright, let's take away the book. Ooh, the horror fiction. Observe, use. Initial reading, try to find some useful clue in it. I'll take it. And thesis. It mainly focuses on the study of the lost city of Carcosa. It was said that this city disappeared in an abnormal catastrophe. Hundreds of thousands of people, including buildings, mysteriously disappeared overnight. It set off a chain reaction that led to wars between the surrounding dynasties for hundreds of years. I'll take it as a story item. Amy's recommended books. I haven't finished them all. After that, I'll return them to the library. Oh, what have we got in here? The tranquilizer gives me some SP and removes confusion. Can only be used when SP does not exceed 65. Medical records. Oh, cool, I can read them. A splint removes fractured and 100 gold. The currency of this era. Just gold bullion. Where's my inv? Where's that report gone? Here it is. It's a key item apparently. Can I read this again? Can I? Oh, whatever. Alright, sure, fine. Alright, nothing in my suitcase. What about my wardrobe? Ah, some materials and a Cagulus Parker. Concealment plus 10. This coat can follow you everywhere you go. The material's super sturdy. You can use it for a long time for sure. Alright. I'll take it. And can I use an umbrella as a weapon like the Avengers? Not those ones. Oh, I've still got the shit from before as well. I've been holding 6 candles for 10 years. A bottle of water to improve my moist. Ah, the herbs. They must have been dried. Attack Brawl. A one-handed weapon. A metal skeleton. A good tool to use on rainy, snowy, or even sunny days. Although it still hurts a lot if you're jabbed with it. Alright, we'll equip to main hand. And I'll equip to offhand. And I'll equipment this. And I'll equipment that. What is this for? POW plus 10. Who doesn't want a little bit of POW? Alright. Have we done everything in this room? I think we have. Okay, we're out. Ah. So we're at the campus gate. Available to pharmacy, grocery, car rental, and intercontinental. I honestly thought for a second it just said intercourse. The campus, intercourse available. The dormitory. Location, there's no time there. Consumption, re-entry. God, and available. I mean, I guess if you know you're 18, you could go for re-entry. At my age, that is not a thing you can do. So my remaining time is 5 hourglasses. Cost 2 of time. No additional time will be cost for the day. And Carl's. Oh, hang on a minute. I've been a little bit dumb as well. Let me just move my camera a second because you can't quite see my... That's not the right thing. Oops. You can't quite see my stats in the top left. We've not really needed it so far. Where is my video capture device? We'll move that. Probably should have moved that with the border like a smart person would. Please let me move the border. The name. I thought I tied all this together, but that might be in OBS. So normally I record YouTube videos in OBS, but I stream in Streamlabs. Why will you not let me move? Okay, even this is a little bit tedious for me. I'll fix this maybe next time so that I can drag the camera around a little bit more freely. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else going to be up here, so there you go. That is me. I might even move. Oh my god, I can't move me again, right? Or can I? I'm just wondering if I put myself below instead, just in case I get more people and they stack up here. All right, let's see where the game takes me. Honestly, let's see what happens. It might be that they go down the vertical instead. All right, let's go to Carl's. As soon as you enter the room, you can see Carl drunk, while humming his own unique tune and writing the manuscript happily. Ah, clearly someone that is going for a PhD. Carl, do music. Da dum dee dee da dum dee dee do 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 dee do be dee be dee. The cluttered desks are the characteristic of the academic professor. Observe. We observed. We're very good at observing. Sir, what is this painting about? It was sent to me by a previous patient of mine to thank me for curing his strange illness. He was young but kept complaining that his memory was getting worse and worse. He said he kept dreaming of strange sights, but then he woke up and didn't remember anything. He only remembered a vague place that he'd like to visit in his dream. Sounds like me. So I thought it was going to say I hypothesized. So I hypnotized him and made him search for the memories in his dreams. Then I received this painting. He must have found it. Look, he's smiling in front of that yellow house. Oh, the strange rune. You can see a broken yellow badge in the mail. When you touch it, you feel something strange. There's a twisted, distorted line on the back. Alright, we found some unusual runes. There's something wrong with this thing. I can't let it get to the teacher until I figure out. Teacher, I may know something about this badge. Can I take it and study it for a while? Here, take it. I've got a mountain of clutter. Okay. I haven't got time for them either. Ooh, what did you just give me? Get this key item. The broken badge. Alright. Is that all that's in here? Well, other than him. No, there's something over here. Oh, leave room. Check the research record or talk. We'll check the research record. Dream analysis. There are numerous scattered pieces of consciousness that have been stored in the subconscious sea since the evolution of humans. The subconscious group consciousness is the origin of human common habits. And yet, which came first? The sea of the subconscious or the idea of human group consciousness? What precisely is in the most profound human dreams? Is there a god who manipulates people, or is there just a void in the depths of the subconscious ocean? You might want to hold off on the brandy. Are you mixing like whiskey and beer? Because that's honestly a horrible night. You're just going to have the worst hangover known to mankind. Actually, that's not quite true. If you're mixing whiskey, red wine, and beer, then you basically have broken yourself. Professor Carl, you're drinking again. I won't be able to drink after today. I'm not an alcoholic. I can stop when I want to. Did you know, Anan, that this is also a kind of personality mask? Alright. Can't say that I comprehend this very much. For example, being drunk is a mask for my personality. When I'm drunk, I can roll around without any worries, letting my emotions out. Okay, it's that type of drunk. I have some wine here. You want to try? ... You need more variety of emotions than a single one. You can try to imitate and gain more non-theoretical knowledge. This is also good for your spirit. I got it, sir. I have also tried to read some literature. How does that feel? I hate it. No. Specifically, I hate stories because people don't tell stories just to tell them and listen to them. And what the fuck are you talking about? They put themselves in a position of authority to state what they think are the right values. Santa Claus will have a list of bad kids. Well, I guess it's for this time of year. Here's Santa Claus. It takes a hard-working bee to get the honey. A woman is made from one of Adam's ribs. These familiar stories are laced with many personal values. The more widely they are told, the more they bind people. To me, the power of the story to speak is the so-called truth, which later becomes an enforced right. You really care about the true history? Yes. I'd like to know what the story itself is really like. But no one can go back in time to feel the real history. We can only summarise the past from the perspective of a grand narrative. Well, I don't think you're here today to discuss academics. So, I've come to say goodbye. I'm going back to Arkham. Great! Even if you don't go, I will also persuade you to go out. That's never the response you want when you tell someone like, listen, I'm leaving, you know, I'm moving to a new town. Great! It's like, what? What do you mean, great? One's past experiences will affect every aspect of the present, and I can't awaken your past memories with any hypnosis method. So, hang on a minute. I think I respect Carl more than anyone I've ever done in video gaming history. So Carl is an academic who is close to the retirement age. They can't fire him anymore. Like, he's got tenure if it's in America. And he just gets drunk and hypnotizes people. Is that Carl? Brilliant. What a great character. This should be the cause of your current problem. Of course you'd better relax your mind. Even if there are no results. Just think of it as a relaxing vacation trip. People still need more sense of purpose to do. Understood. I hope that before you come back, I found the psychological explanation for your condition. Here is the car key. I won't be going out anytime soon. Well, if you're embarrassed, you can wash it for me on your way back. It's been with me for many years, and it's an old thing like me. I'm just picturing that he goes outside now and it's got like a fucking hand crank on the front. It's like ring, 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 to get the engine going. And it's like do 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 do. It's like shit, get in the car before it stalls. Thank you, Professor. Holy shit! My professor just gave me a car? In this economy? Are you going to name drop the company? Is it going to be a Ford again? I mean, let's go to the campus, I guess. We'll buy a good baseball bat together, as you promised last time. As you can see, I have already paid for it. Now it's your turn to pay your part. It's with me, and you can use it anytime. I hope that's a cloud, by the way. I don't have enough money. I can only give you $5 at most. This is worth about $100 at least. You have to pay half of it, $50. This stick is clearly not worth so much. Are you doubting me? So all I have to do now is go back and tell my father you're going to buy that thing back. I only have $20. I just consider me a loss this time. We're brothers after all. After accepting the money, the blonde-haired man leaves cheerfully. What happened here? Oh, he's heartbroken. I wouldn't have brought the money out if I wasn't... What? I wouldn't have brought the money out if it wasn't for buying it back. Where can I raise $20? What to do now? Today is the last day my boss required me to get things back. Lend money to him. I will lend money to you. How much is $20 in gold? Oh, it's... Holy shit! The price of gold has dropped through the roof. 1 gold bullion for a buck? Ah, many thanks. I will pay you back as soon as I have the money. With interest, by the way. He quickly ran out the campus gate. Get clue, bullied boy. Okay. We are an informal after-school community. The community was founded in 1889 by a group of students and professors with a shared interest in unexplained phenomena. We frequently support various organisations and enjoy a positive reputation to the public. Like-minded people are welcome to sign up. Unsolved Mystery Discovery Society will be recruiting from January the 15th to January the 20th. I'll get the clue. I don't know what that means, get the clue, or look upgrade. Is there anything about this? Get the clue. Nah, we'll figure it out. Oh my god, each one's a different thing. Visit the art, visit the more. On the 18th, the opera department of school is putting on the popular opera Tosca. Bring your significant other. We have prepared the best confession moment for this. Alright. Kind of weird. Every day, numerous notices are posted on the notice board. Consequently, many notices are torn. You found some half-torn notices around that haven't been cleaned up yet. Wanted item and bounty. The photo of the wanted item is a yellow badge. Ah! Sign Antiques Collector. However, the contact column was torn apart. Someone's looking for it. Principal Stone died at 10:38 AM on December 28, 1919, due to the ineffective medical treatment. Death, aged 65 years old, and according to Mr. Stone's last wish, everything should be kept simple. Okay, so the principal's died. Scout the trash can. Sure. 10th Barn Street. I get a clue, torn note. There should be no such street as Barn Street in the city. Oh, there's no Barn Street, eh? Oh wait, I can still search for this? Oh, there's some matches? And someone put 5 gold bullion in the bin. What a world that we live in. Ooh, pick it up. I think there was a lock. Enter the TARDIS, I suppose. Oh. Observe. Some phone numbers are written on the note. Among them you see 635. I thought for a second, like, it's not long after the advent of the phone. You see the number 1, 2. It's like, what's your phone number? My phone number is, oh god, it's 28, I think. I don't remember though. Is it 28? It's like, what's yours? Oh, mine's 63. Some phone numbers are written on the note. Among them you see 635855477. Railway Administration. A card was affixed under the note. Nothing is marked on the card, leaving only a string of strange numbers. 6443. Should I be writing this down? 6443813. What was the other number? So Railway Administration was 635855477. Railway. Okay. Any money in here? Did someone forget their change? The place where the coin is placed has traces of being tampered with. You realize this machine might fail and swallow coins. There are many coins lying inside quietly. Ooh. There is no response when a dial is turned. It requires a coin. Alright, let's try, even though it might fail. Lucky. The sound of successful coin insertion comes and the telephone is ready to use. Alright, we are going to dial. Oh, call strange phone number. I thought I was gonna get to do it myself with the oh, come on. There is a sound on the phone. Bestine. Unusually mechanical vocals, apparently tape recordings. Get a clue. Alright, at some point I'm gonna just take the look. Let's try it again. Ooh, we did it. Alright. Excuse me? Railway Administration. After waiting for a while, you learn from impatient men a train bound for Arkham mysteriously disappears. This line has been blocked and the reopening time is unknown. And what does it mean, get clue? Oh, hello. The surrounding soil is stuck to the manhole cover tightly. You can't remove the manhole cover. Alright, so we need a tool for that. Behold, among sounds someone is planting. Will no one tell me what he sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow. For old unhappy, far off things. Familiar matter of today. Some natural sorrow, loss or pain, that has been, and maybe again, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. Alright, very nice. Oh, I thought for a second it had a bubble pipe. I was going to say, where did you get that from? I'm jealous. Oh. Fortunately, you find some four-leaf cloves amongst the rubble and the grassland. Oh, that's always useful, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, come on, kitty! Isn't this an Anne? As always, animals don't seem to like you. I'm heartbroken. I don't know why. No matter what kind of animal, they seem full of hostility towards me. But I don't think they're hostile towards you. More like they fear you. The animals in the school are submissive, and you really are a special person. Have you ever considered a part-time job at a zoo? That seems like a fucking terrible job for someone where the animals are all scared of you. Like, every animal acts like, you know, it's cornered. Every animal's triggering a flight or fight response. Don't do that. Forget it. I don't want to be complained about by animal protection organisations. Still something over here. Will you offer me anything? Traffic control's been half a month. Food prices are skyrocketing. You should say 100 years in the future, caretaker. The salary can't stand it. Is that it? Yeah. Well, I think that's everything in here. We did the trash can, we've done the phone booth. We did... Do you do anything else? I don't want to do anything else. Leave the school? Sure. Oh, we have the pharmacy now, and the grocery. Oh, I see what it means now, sorry. So anything that's over time, it costs nothing. But the pharmacy, if I spend the time on it, I can go back there again later for no cost. It's just a one-time payment. I don't have to keep paying it, like if I forget something. Confirm to go to the Intercontinental Bridge. Sure, it cost me nothing, so let's go. Providence to Arkham. Massachusetts is not too far by car. More than 143 miles of road can be reached in one day. But there are many mountain roads. The mountain breeze blowing on your face makes you feel relaxed. Maybe it's a good idea to travel occasionally. There are many quaint little villages and rugged trails along the way. Through field after field of corn and orchards, the leaves are changing colour, decorating the trees bright red and golden, brilliant and full of life. Okay, I didn't really mean to leave the city. I thought it was like, take a look at the bridge. Don't know why. In the evening, you follow the map marker to a mountain road. Unknowingly, clouds covered the sky. Raindrops hit the car windows sporadically. You're ready to speed up your trip. But until night fell, the town of Dunwich remained unknown. You drive your car and follow the map to find your hometown. But until night fell, the town of Dunwich was still missing and you were surrounded by the mountains. Just at the time that you don't know what to do, a covered bridge appears in the mid of the mountain. But the stone pillar in front of the covered bridge does not seem to allow your car to pass. Take out the gasoline. What? Why would I do that? Normally I like to take things, but this seems foolish. Unless it's... Maybe my car doesn't have a key. Maybe it doesn't have a lock. A huge... It doesn't have a lock, so you have to siphon the the gasoline, and you have to rip the battery out. A huge wooden bulletin board with "Welcome to Dunwich" on it. You know what? Sure, I'll take it. Oh. Oh, we failed. I could spend 5 luck to try again. You know what? I think I will. There we go. We passed, but my luck will forever be lower now. Something is coming. Oh god, we only have concealment 40. A group of fat rats appeared in front of you. You're surprised. You can say that again. How can there be such big rats? I mean, honestly, rats can get fucking really big. They can get like the size of small cats. They were going for the gasoline. I knew it. Search for resources while I'm here. Ah, we got a herb and a flower. And some materials. Okay, the rat pack just appears to have left. The maintenance date was scribbled on the paint under the bridge. The last column reads 1897-01-10. This bridge has not been maintained for 18 years, and don't know if it's dangerous to walk on it. Well, there's only one way to find out. There are traces of passing and some floors have been replaced. It also looks solid and shows no signs of wood aging. I mean, I have no other place to go unless you'll let me out through the car, which I don't think you will do. When you pass through the porch bridge, you find that there are clouds of white fog around you. No matter how hard you change your direction, you can't return back to the position you entered. Well, that seems bad. You can only keep walking forwards. After a long unknown time, the white fog dissipates, and the surroundings fell into darkness. When the light is restored, you have arrived at a broken corridor of the ancient castle. Oh, how? A broken pillar collapsed directly, crushing the table in the hall. Could that be signs of weathering? How is this possible since the weathering takes at least a few decades? Okay, there's a giant hole in the ground. Mother's bedroom. You enter the bedroom, most of which has been destroyed by the collapsed debris. Man, the score of this game is pretty banging, honestly. Piled gravel and layers of cobwebs make the place look like a graveyard. Oh. Spirit point check. My spirit point is 69. Nice. Go to the castle corridor. Observe. I'm really good at observing. Holy shit, I rolled a 4. Wherever you look, there is gravel and sand. You search carefully and finally find a photo amongst a piece of rubble. Yeah, it's the old photograph that we know. We've seen this photo before. When you try and keep this picture nice, it turns into dust. Okay, I really don't know what those clue points are doing. If anyone's aware, why not let me know? Right, I'll pick up the wooden board. That seems like a useful crafting material, and I think we're out of the mother's bedroom. Right, how? Leap or use item. How about the board? You build a simple bridge by putting up planks. Just one moment. I built a bridge using an umbrella, some wood, a kerosene lamp, I guess maybe I used some material, some candles maybe, some moist enablers, maybe my tranquilizers. What the fuck? Am I doing like a degree in architecture, sorry? Anyway. Ooh. Why is hide an option? Okay, we're just going to confirm that. Oh, it's rats. The rat pack is here. Okay, the rats are going to try and bite me. Holy shit, they do 3 to 6 damage. I only have 13 health. Can I throw magic attack skills? Throw. 1 to 4 damage. Sorry, plus damage bonus. I mean, I don't know what the damage bonus is. I guess it's 0. So there's a 50-50 chance I get a kill, right? Because I can only roll 1, 2, 3, or 4. Well, throw it. Start the action. He missed. Missed. So I'm doing dodge. Holy shit, it hits both of them. And clearly my normal damage isn't just 0. Okay, hello. Sorry, I had my hands off the keyboard. What about an attack? So 60% chance of an unarmed attack or 6% of a weapon attack. Or prepare. In order to hit an enemy, it costs 1 turn to prepare to attack. Add 2 bonus dice to your attack action on your next turn. And this attack cannot be countered. And if you attack with a normal strength weapon, it will always deal maximum damage. Use the equipped weapons to attack. The offhand weapon attack will have the penalty dice. And can I see what he's doing? So it says he's going first. What is this symbol? Weapon attack, I guess? Small size. Range attack to the target will add a penalty dice. I see. I don't know what this is that I can click. Oh, bite, 3 to 6. Well, let's see. Dodge success. Okay, I don't quite get combat yet. But I don't fully not get it. Anyway, rats have been felled. God damn it. The floor in front of you is caved in and covered with a thick layer of cobweb. You're glad you didn't step on it. The portrait is torn with a huge gaping hole in it, revealing the secret passage. But the intersection is blocked by collapsed debris. There's a peculiar sculpture here. Observe. You look close at this sculpture only to find that its limbs resemble the structure of a human body. As you look at it intently, it seems to come to life in your eyes. You feel dizziness like something has been taken away. Fuck me. What am I fighting now? What the hell? Entanglement and suction. Okay. In this turn, speed -50. If strength opposed check succeeded, this creature will absorb target 3 to 6 HP. A legendary creature. Things that should not exist in reality have vitality beyond human limits, immune to poison, fracture, and bleeding states. Well, this seems ominous, and he has 2 armor. Well... Can I run? Observe. Use your perception to analyze all the factors that are beneficial to use on the battlefield, and make use of them. May lead to cover, find enemy weakness, or other unexpected discoveries. I can try and escape, but it's only a 4% chance. A decoy. Try to attract the enemy's attention and minimize the damage caused by the enemy's action. In this... Oh my fucking god, the decoy text is so long. In this turn, speed plus 30. If the enemy's action is single target, cancel the enemy's action. If the enemy's action is multiple targets, then change the effect to only apply to the character who's attracting attention. Some actions may, and then I can't read the rest. I assume because of a localization thing. I'm a little bit concerned here, because 3 to 6 damage, I only have 13 HP. That seems pretty poor. We have no magic for now still. I guess let's observe it. Okay. And my observing did... anything? Did that do anything for me? Game? Game? Please help. Alright, what are the throwables have we got? Did it say it was immune to burning? I pretty certainly did. No, not burning. Throw single target at a burning state. Alright, let's try it. Sport throw. Throw a candle at it. Sport failure. Ow, he did hit me. Alright, I've come to the conclusion that... Oh god, first aid. Oh god, escape's harder now. I guess because I've started battling it. Shit. Oh my god. I'll prepare for an attack then? What are you doing now? 7 damage? And I'm fractured? I'm gonna die. Oh, so fractured makes it harder for me to leave, I guess. First aid, only 25%. Save me, Batman. Throw some gasoline at it. That's my only choice now. He missed. He's fumbled and explosive. Now, we're going to throw a candle at him. We're going to throw a match at him. He's burning. I'm dead. No, I'm not. The first time I would die, I don't die. Adrenaline. You're greatly stimulated and your physical function is greatly improved. Your action speed plus 100 and all your actions will add 1 bonus dice. And fractures and bleeding have no effect on you. So I guess this is like my like desperate attack. Corroding mucus. Once hit by the corrosive liquid, the target will receive 47 damage, which ignores the armor, and the secretion liquid will increase 1 armor that creature. Oh my god, he's gaining armor. He's burning. The beginning of each turn, the stack of burning will lose 1 to 3 HP and add 1 stack of burning. What are you saying to me? I guess weapon attack and pray. Oh my god, I hit him. And then he kills me. Load the latest save, space-time backtracking, or restart combat. Space-time backtracking, please. I don't think that is an enemy I should be fighting right now with an umbrella and some candles. Okay. Do I have to do all of this again? Yes. Okay. I'll just accept the failure. We'll pick up the thing. Right, you know what? Let's take a look upgrade. Because I think I understand what that does. I don't understand what the other thing does. So we get 2 boards for that. Also, just 1 second. Is there any way to change the controls? How to play, restart. I don't think there is. I was just wondering if I could move the action onto like E or something instead. I'm more used to using E than F. Run! What if I leave the room? And then come back? Oh, hello. Just trying to run past the rat. Okay, I'll hit you with an umbrella. Enjoy. Right. Just 1 second. What am I doing right now? I've got an umbrella and a kerosene lamp. I still have the kerosene lamp. We still have the equipment. Is there anything else I've got in here? No. Right, fuck that statue. Okay. Go to the study room. Huh? There are 2 undamaged notebooks. You feel something is falling from above. A crystal falls from above and breaks into ashes on the ground. Then an explosion comes to your ear. How can this crystal cause an explosion? It could be a Prince Rupert droplet. Well, actually, they're really strong, but don't they explode when they do break? Read the notebook left, read the old book right. I'll read the old book, please. Characters in this book are not of any time. The obscurity made you can only read according to some footnotes. Roughly, it's written as follows. Man is neither the first nor the last master on earth. Mortal being and materials do not walk alone. The old ones was, the old ones is, and the old ones will always be. Not in the spaces known, but in the spaces in between. They tread in tranquility. They tread in the origin. They are outside the space, and we do not see that trace. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key, and the guardian of the gate. Past, present, and future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth. Something about residual manual in the book. Location Seleno, time unknown. What is happening to me? Oh, scenario clear. Vanish in the stars. The resident man in the document has activated the circle. The ground shakes in horror and a magical light shines on you. The entire ancestral house is transmitted to the Solano of Pleiades. Your body is exposed to a vacuum space with zero air pressure. You can feel the suffocation your body continues to breathe, using the oxygen in your blood. You can feel your lungs going to burst. You breathe out all the air in your lungs. The fluids in your body start to evaporate. It all happened in just 15 seconds. In the end, your mind vanishes. I guess that was... You done goofed. Do I have to load an archive? I guess. I kind of want to go back to the city. I'm not going to lie. And maybe pick up some more loot. I only wanted to go to the bridge because it cost no actions. Oh, come on. I have to do all this again. Alright. Give me the check. Hey, we passed this time. It feels like nothing happens when I do this. Get clue. Inconsistent. Get the clue. Does it go into my notebook or something? Is that all that it does? It just goes here and otherwise it doesn't. And maybe these are useful for other things. There is like a colour coding on it. I have no idea. Simply put, I just don't know. Obviously, we're going to build a bridge out of an umbrella and some wood. Oh, apparently the rats have seen me. Something is coming. Oh, yeah, I concealed last time, right? Right. You fools, you idiots. Don't talk to the statue, it will kill you. Don't run on cobwebs, it will kill you. Alright. Let's... Is there anything else in here? Ah, there is. After careful investigation, you finally find a stone covered by dust on the old bookshelf. After the dust off, it emanates a faint light. I've got some sort of rune stone. After careful investigation, you finally find a stone. Alright. Deja vu. What is going on here? So right, if I take the book on the right, the world ends. So... Crystal falls and misses me. We'll take that. Ronald has failed. I have no other choice but to lock him up. What exactly does Yignai, the symbol carved on his body by himself before falling into madness, mean? This must be a significant clue. Ronald, I definitely can't let your efforts go to waste. It's my grandfat's notebook, of course. Sorry, let me just close the door a second. This does not resemble the language of all existing and once existed civilization. A man as calm as he was would have only leave accurate words at the critical juncture. I need to read more bibliography and study the terms deeper. I have found a clue. The awareness. No, it is my disposition. Not sure. What is it? Many disordered, twisted symbols and notes followed. It's clear that the owner of the notebook is in a bad mental state. It's him. I should have known. I'm thinking about him. He has his eyes on me. I have to forget all of this, of course. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Do 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 do. Okay, no, I have to write it down. There is a long torn line. Looks like the nib was pressed on the paper firmly. It seems that the nib... Oh, sorry. It left one word. Mind. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Why is there a key inside my body? Oh, I've turned into a key. The seam of history. You have come to a strange place. Facing left where the cosmic stars twinkle, you have glimpsed your past and saw that the happiness and sorrows of the past 10 years are in a bubble. And facing to the right, the stars dim. Here you can see that order and chaos are constantly alternating, and the bizarre pictures have greatly refreshed your cognition. You saw a light that is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Humans cause unusually cold weather. You hear playful laughter all around as if someone is admiring a gorgeous piece of work. You saw many twisted monsters spreading across the universe. Their actions are full of twists and madness. Gene is out of the control of genetics, drawing an ocean of flesh and blood. You saw the stars all around you burning, the whole universe burning. There are no more sparks in the burned area, only darkness is eternal. That seems bad. Oh, never mind, that's where we are. Choice. On the left is the past, where the cosmic stars shine brightly. On the right is the future, where darkness is endless. We'll go back to the past, please. Oh, hello. Anan, my child. Please never lose yourself. Place home 10 years ago. Did I really go back to the past? Mother! Oh, she's still blue-wisped away. Okay, I'm going to guess that we are going to be going into the secret room then. Oh, never mind, hello. A group of black humanoid creatures suddenly appeared from downstairs. Their faces resembled the mouth part of insects, with blue liquid flowing down their eyes. The slimy tentacles behind them, unusually sharp claws acting as hands, indicate they're very dangerous. No shit, they're very dangerous. Run. There was a tapered whistle in the air. You hear this eerie rhythm. The sound throws your mind into chaos. The speed of thinking slows down. You can't control your limbs. You watch yourself walk towards the mirror. I'm getting chased right now. Oh my fucking god, not again. Well, I don't want to fight this thing, but... Hello again. I actually did it. Escape. Are you still there? I can't believe I've got a stamina meter as well. The moment you open the door, you see Grandfather in the chair. He smiles at you with a relief in his eyes. Grandfather, have you fucking seen what's going on outside? The next moment, his body begins to become transparent. You can feel your heartstrings pulled way before sadness comes in. Oh. The ghost of Grandfat has left the building. The Reciter Stick. I will take it. I will probably equip it because that seems pretty good compared to what I've got right now. Oh, hang on a minute. Swift Runestone. Equip. Speed plus 50. Can I equipments that? Can I equipments this? What? Oh, we can only have one. At the beginning of the exploration battle turn... Oops. Recover 3 HP and consume 1 charge of this item. I think I'd rather have the speed. Character magic changes. Get magic glory of the S. Acquire magic light of the stars while equipping. Well, sure. This all seems fine. This might be a bit too hot for YouTube and Twitch. When you open the box, what you see in front of you is a girl as delicate as a ceramic doll. Your heart beats a little bit more, but not all by her appearance. What do you mean? What are we implying here? You feel an extraordinarily familiar, nostalgic, affectionate impulse longing for completeness. Then the girl seems to be awakened by the noise and slowly sits up in her body. You're about to ask some questions, but she interrupts you first. Can you get me some fucking clothes, please? You try to speak up, but you can't control your body. She looks at you, and her eyes light up with the glow of a silver cross. Hang on a minute. Now you give me this. There we go. That's better. You feel an invisible bond with her. Then you hear her soft, ethereal voice in your mind. Silver Key, I can understand your feelings of confusion. Come close to me and I will tell you the truth about this time. I'm a little bit concerned. Her eyes shine with stars and you can't help but get closer to her. Before your realization, she slowly places her hand on your forehead. You feel waves of information appearing in your head. Time 10 years ago, during the disaster. Study room. The infection of the strange is different from simple assimilation into the body. Any spell or medicine that can be used has been tested. None of them can be effective on Ronald. To solve the situation is like to let an egg without its shell remain intact in a waterfall. To let a man floating in the sea withstand the tidal wave and storm with his mortal body. My ancestors, you warned us. The observers shall give incomparable sacrifice. This is our duty. This is the price, just that we can get the truth. Here I pray for enlightenment. Hear me, the Lord of the Gates, the Guardian of the Abyss, Lord of Dimensions, Riddle Knower, Guardian of the I can't do something. Guardian of the Secrets. The oldest all-in-one, the one by life prolonged. Umar At-Tawil, Iak, Safath, Yog Sothoth, Neflefetagen. Your servant calls upon you. Oh, he's apparently not here right now. Still not answering my prayer. I can only deliver the last plan. No matter what, we can't let the infection spread. The transmission point connection of Solano is set. Today the stars are in their correct locations. The success rate can be increased to 70%. Looking up at the stars for dozens of years and finally vanishing in the stars. What an ironic end. Oh. The moment the spell was about to start, flowing mana was drawn away. The room twists and transforms, and a rock archway appears. In and out of the archway, it's like virtual and reality are separated by it. A soft, ethereal female voice came from inside the door. There is still a glimmer of hope. Are you willing to pay enough price? As long as I can, please take it. A silvery light covered George Howard. He felt that his mind had never been so clear and thorough. So this is the truth of history. I got it. I will follow your arrangement. Grandpa? A child entered the door. At that moment, this figure went still at the second the door opens. The still time flows again, the parting of the passage once again staged. You, with such stubbornness, do not want to leave here, but in the end, under the hypnotic spell of your grandfather, you forgot everything. You left here like an empty shell. And now it's time to pay my price. Just as George Howard was about to take his toll, a voice came out of the void. Any last wish? If possible, I really want to see him grow up. The voice paused for a moment as if pondering or calculating something. Just 1 second, is that enough? That's enough. The time is frozen. Your consciousness is being carried by a flood through the memories of the past. Can a moment seem like ages? The silver key is the other me. Aphagomon is assimilating the entire universe. Who? Our native consciousness has been taken over by it. I have been banished to this universe. In this dimension, I had no control over my own power. In order to keep my will intact, I had to detach you to replace me. The silver key. If you open this time cage, time will be restored to its original time. Sure, I'll get the truth. What? Excuse me? I don't quite understand what I'm doing right now. Oh, this is save. I'm stupid. There is a save. What am I doing? Wait. What is this symbol? Oh, I guess I can't... Whatever. Glory of the Stars. Oh, that's a spell. It's my spell book. Oh, and this is shit I can craft? I can craft screwdrivers? I can craft a shield? A saw? What the fuck is all this shit? I can craft... nunchuckers. Oh, no, I can't. I can craft blades, though. What? A bulletproof jacket. Perfect, I built myself a bulletproof jacket. That'll protect me. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Where is it? There we go, perfect. I'm wearing a Caggles parka over a bulletproof jacket. I'm now set for every occasion. Anyway. Is the Spookum still there? No, he seems so pissed off. Hello? I mean, the hourglass freezes the current time. Don't allow the black sand to spread. Once the black sand is discarded, the assimilation will end. Slide the key. The hourglass is broken and the black sand spreads around. A huge eye emerges in the scene. Hello. Oh, who's this anime figure now? Aphagomon. Turns out they are a anime character. Tawil at Umur. You chose to construct a puppet to anchor your power. How ridiculous. I never expected you to be this weak. Without thinking, a name comes directly to your mind. Arkham. You think about how to deal with this situation when a teasing voice came through. Tawil at Amur, I'm very disappointed. You're the beginning and I am the end. We created time, but you hold the power of all knowledge. It changed you. Your will has chosen to leave us. Thus, I have to clean up and reset the whole space-time. Do you remember, like, an hour ago when I was looking for, like, matches in the dumpster? Oh, she's in love. Now I've found a surprise. Originally, I thought I would find you and find you and devour you to make up for what I lack. But I found out that human consciousness is really useful, as long as there's enough. It can make up for the parts of you, so I no longer need you to awaken our main body now. You pitiful puppet. Tawal at Amur's greatest mistake was to mold you into a human. What a weak race. After I destroy you, I'll have a good chat with Tawil at Amur. The silver key, as long as you do not lose in heart, time will recast your body. Every time you fall, your willpower can be honed. In front of you is merely one of its billions of avatars. Arkham never leaves its main body. His power cannot fall onto here for real. Oh. Flame Chain, it's doing 3 to 18 magic damage. And decreases 5 points of target all skills. I have 13 health. The only truth is supreme, and what is going on here? Realm projection. As an incomprehensible existence for human beings. Arkham in front of your eyes. Listen, I can only just about beat rats. I'm fighting some sort of god. Some anime god. Normal damage taken is half, so we're going to just be using spells. Great old ones. Being that ordinary people couldn't understand. Or couldn't understand. Immune to unconscious, poisoning, bleeding, fracture, and burning. Alright, well... Future prediction. Predict the opponent's actions and completely avoid the damage and effects caused by opponent's next action. After using this action, you'll get mental overload for 1 turn. And with this state, you cannot use future prediction. Or, I can do the glory of the stars. The strong energy wave contained in the deepest cosmos. You can make good use of it. Can even cause damage to the enemy from different worlds. Chant it. I'm alive. My attack did 6. That seems bad. Again. I'm at 1. Right, and now I have adrenaline. How about future prediction so that I can't get hit? Time fluctuation. What? The space and time you belong to cut off the bond with you. When it stacks to 7, you will not exist anymore. When hit by Arkham's flame arrow, it will reshape the body of truth. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, this is what I'm suffering from now. A mental overload. I guess I'll use Glow of the Stars. Or I can just hit them with an umbrella, I guess. I'm glad I crafted that bulletproof armor. Anyway, Flame Chain. I will... Oh wait, it goes second, right? Is this the problem I'm having? I'm going second every time? So the future prediction is pointless because they take their action first. How about I throw a kerosene lamp at you? I mean, all I can do is this, right? Let's be frank. All I can do is chant this spell. Hang on a minute, what are you doing now? Flame arrow. And the target hit by this will gain 1 stack of time fluctuation. So I can't dodge this, right? Because I'm too slow. So I think... Hang on a minute. Does that work between turns, though? I think it works between turns. So I have to predict when Flame Arrow is coming up. Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it. By the way, I'm going to go mental before I kill her. So now I think I do this to predict the attack on the next turn. Which is this one. So I'm going to dodge it this time. Okay, we have a plan. Unfortunately, I can only attack you 5 more times. So I need to roll some decent damage here. More than 6 would be great. Also, I'm about to cease existing. So I have to do this again. Wait, what did you just do to me? No, I have to do the other thing now, right? God damn it. They're like rolling max on every single attack right now. Nice, that can't hit me. We rolled a 10. 3 to 18. I mean, I have to just do this. It's gonna come down to dice rolls. Good dice roll for me. Now I have to let her hit me. We don't die though, we go into super mode. I need this to do 6 damage or more, otherwise we lose. It did 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we beat whatever it was called. Arkham doppelganger was repelled. The whole space trembled violently, and a very oppressive voice came from all directions. You can't hear the words, but you can feel the anger in them. Arkham can't go back in time to this 100 years of history. It is reversing time. End of this whole space. Use the silver key. It is now or never. You must hold on. Holding on. You see the water coalescing from the earth back into the sky. Once the clouds dissipated, the sky becomes clearer. The sun sets in the east and the stars flow back like a river. The time around you is reversing back. You suddenly feel like you're on top of the ocean. A great black mist rises from the lightless sea. Being wrapped by the black fog, you sink into it. You could almost see the stars among the depths of the ocean. For a moment, you fall into a deep sea and into the stars. Oh, are we good? In the Ship of Theseus paradox is about whether you are still you after replacing all the things on the ship. Okay, I kind of get what you were trying to get at. I think the idea is like if you replace every single part of the ship in turn, is the ship still what it used to be? And now it is to return all the substances in you to find out your origin. The matter of your body is as small as cells, gradually dissipating into particles, returning into their original individual. After returning all the matter, a silver key gradually appeared in the deep sea. It carries your spirit, your ego, and all your memories. The silver key glitters and sinks to the bottom of the ocean, and you are back in the place you once knew best. Wow. It was sure a big step to go from fighting rats to fighting Agadoo-Doo-Doo, whatever it was called. This is a line between valid and void. Black and white are independent and maintain absolute balance. Excuse me, I can see grey here. It should have been this way, but the void has eroded and the surroundings have become muddled. You see the twisted timeline veering off course and spreading towards the void, severing the void into shards with each convergent. You following? Fragments continue to condense and clump together, forming dim spheres. Oh, hello. You sense a strong will closing in on you. The darkness is absorbing you. Oh. I feel like I should re-roll this. Excuse me. Excuse me, my willpower is... Oh, you need a critical success. So I passed, but not good enough? Wait, a critical success? Isn't that a 1/10 percentile? So I have to get 5 or lower. I'll just fail it, thank you. The key is broken, you will be assimilated. In confusion, you hear Tawil at Umer's voice. Silver key, don't fear yourself. You sense a strong will closing in on you. The darkness is absorbing you. Okay, that's a fail. Silver key, you have the power to grow, don't give up. Alright. Third time's a charm. He's still closing in on me. It's a fail. Silver key, the power of the outside can never defeat the pure mind. Why is this a check? I have to roll 5 on a D100. It's a 1 in 20 roll. Silver key, or sliver key, sorry. I've changed now, I'm called the sliver key. Silver key, death is not the end of life. The strong will's closing in on me. Oh. Maybe next time. Sliver key, darkness and pain are both non-visible of you. It's a prime number. I'm the prime number. Yeah, keep trying to close in on me, please. Okay, 91, that's not going to cut it either. That's not 5. In the darkness, the last silver brightens beside you and disappears. Then you have come to the sunless abyss. You keep sinking and your consciousness becomes gradually transparent. The darkness ahead has no end. But now you felt a similar scent. It belongs to Tawil at Amur. But not exactly the same. Like a door, like the beginning of everything. Your consciousness gradually becomes transparent. You finally saw him. He holds you up and fills you up. Excuse me? His eyes are on you and you hear his words. Oh, it's Yog Sothoth, sorry. Silver key, will you blame me for creating you? It's fine. Coming into this world caused me to experience various forms of pain. You and me, brother. Although I think I don't know. You know what? Maybe it is a him. Humans are too frail to be affected by various desires. Whether it's family, missions, a responsibility to others, or a concern in your heart, which form the chain of invisible shackles. But sometimes the pain caused by these shackles makes me feel warm and happy. And I finally realise there's a phenomenon known as wish. I have so many memories, so many priceless memories that I must remember. Will you like this world? Like or hate? Sure, I'll like it. I like the people of this world. They will both suffer and rejoice together. Even strangers' smiles can make me feel warm. Because these people introduced me to the world and made me realise that I existed in it. Will you have any regrets? Such regret. I have a lot of regrets. Many regrets. I didn't roll a 5 or lower on a D100. That was my main regret. Leaving the town. going to the bridge where I thought I could just go for free, that was another regret. Maybe had I gone to the library or something, I don't know. I could have found something useful, who knows. It just reminded me for a second of, God, what was it called? With Tom Hanks, where it's like, quick, to a library. It was a really big book series, and its name has just escaped me for a moment. In the end, I regret not being honest with them. The truth, pointless. It's to tell them right now. I'm feeling guilty. Only now do I realize what I truly lost. Will you want to change this world, even if the cost will make you never exist? ... I want to change the world. I want to cut off this twisted timeline. I want those scenes of tragedy will never happen again. For this, I am willing to bear the heaviest fate. I see. My awakening ritual requires sacrifice beyond the greatness. But I, who have infinite and omnipotent authority, cannot sacrifice myself, so you will represent me to face death. Death means separation. All your past will be cut off. This space-time will no longer have anything to do with you. I will restart the original time and restore the twisted timeline. To recite my honourable name, I will wake up and come here. The all-in-one, the one by life prolonged, Iak Safaf. You have succeeded in awakening Tawil as the first consciousness of Yog-Sothoth. He takes over the body, Yog-Sothoth awakes. Arthur Gorman, what the fuck is... I just losing my mind. What's happening right now? Have I done good or have I done bad? Arthur Gorman's consciousness was forced into a deep sleep. In order not to be affected by its remaining characteristics, Yog-Sothoth buried the part of alienation under the door of poverty. Of course, I would have done that too. The sunless sea regained its calm, but the assimilation of disorder still cannot be stopped. Chaos and entropy in this universe continues to grow slowly. At the beginning of time, a white mist covered the entire sea of lightlessness. Through a mist, you saw the black distortion of the timeline back to the correct history. January 15th, 1905, Arkham. An old castle was built on a mountain range. A group of people in the castle were hosting a birthday dinner. They were celebrating the birthday of a family member who had just turned 8 years old. The crowd stood together, ready for the family photo. A grown man smiling brightly, while a beautiful, elegant woman was holding his arm. Looking good in the middle of the room is a dignified old man, whose face was taken by loving kindness today. For he was holding the main character of the party, a mischievous little girl with long, light blue hair. The grey beard tugged the old man by the little girl. The grey beard tugged the old man by the little... Okay, that's not quite right. The little girl tugged the grey beard of the old man. The woman panicked, ready to stop the girl's nonsense. The little girl looked at the cheerful man with an innocent look, who made a face back at her. The whole scene was successfully captured at that moment. Excuse me, not true. She's not tugging his beard right now. Amy was busy organising books in the library as usual. Sorry, we didn't get to see anything about Amy. Time passed and she remained shy and timid. Who knows? A poster slipped off the table while she was tidying up her books. She picked it up only to find it was Tosca, a poster placed by Opera Today. Visit art, visit more. Luce van Listel. Amy looked at the poster and felt as if her heart was stirring. She wanted to say some words, like who she was, but in the end, the voice in her head always disappeared. The feeling of disappointment overwhelmed her. What am I crying for? At night in the school office, Carl and Professor Julie are working at their desks. Sorry, Julie, we never met you either. After finishing a pile of papers, Julie sighs deeply and complains to Carl. Students are getting worse and worse these days. I don't dare to take any challenges. With such a trend, it would take less than a century to witness human beings degenerating into monkeys. Carl didn't make any comments regarding Julie's complaints. On the contrary, he said optimistically, "The generation of young people is way better than us because they work harder to follow their hearts. Those who don't pay a visit to their hearts are always living in a dream. Not only do they understand the source of their consciousness, but they maintain such unique personalities. I guess old habits always die hard, for you've been acting strange all day, and you're anxious to find a protege who will continue your studies. Consequences will happen if that person was found out to be an irresponsible one. Have you found that one? Carl pulled out a bottle of whiskey and took a sip. His protege, Jack Daniels, which gave him a saddened look. I guess not everyone's moment in life is enjoyable. Oh, hello. In a palace made up of thousands of books, the light of candles wafts in. The blank pages are constantly being written and erased. A young girl with long, light blue hair was leaning on the long table in the middle of the palace, quietly looking at the boy reading the book opposite. After a long time, the boy turned the book to the end. At this moment, the girl spoke to the boy. This is the result of real history. They will no longer have any contact with you, and you no longer belong to any era. Starkey, do you regret it? Hearing the girl's question, the man reluctantly stroked the pages of a book. Finally, he rose his head and spoke to the girl. No, Sothoth. This is the best result. Hey, we got the best ending! Nice! The best ending! He finally slowly buttoned the book. Hey, we've cleared the scenario this time, not just, being erased. You chose to assume your destiny, make the best sacrifice. But this is just the beginning. This distorted timeline still exists. Those terrible beings sleeping from the ages are waking up. Terrible disasters are brewing in every space and time. You resolutely choose to meet your destiny, to restore the power of Yog-Sothoth, to stop the suffering from happening. The traveler of no age, on a journey that will never end. I got a mythical item. I killed Afagumman. Nothing to be afraid of. KP wants to get off work. What are all these achievements? I got 1935 crystal shards or something. Sure. I think this was great success, is what it's telling me. Back to the hall. Alright, go and tell Sothoth about the situation in the Sunless Sea. Oh, hello. Sothoth, the spreading of chaotic timeline, the Sunless Sea, is being controlled. But is it really okay for you? It doesn't matter as long as it doesn't consume too much power of space and time. I can still maintain the current critical point. But to completely erase all the abnormalities, I can't do that yet. Is there anything I can do to help you? You see Sothoth with some hesitation after your words. The new space is still very fragile, and in order for the library to work, Starkey, I need you to travel to all the abnormal space and time, to influence the history, to resolve anomalies, and then bring that little bit of change back here, and that would become the power to fill the space and time. I know. However, Starkey, to the chaotic time of history, you need to establish a connection with the people in that space and time to get involved. Pardon me? You'll obtain the same identity and experience as them, and their suffering and pain will be imprinted on your heart. My power will protect you from actual death, but you will still face the pain of death. Don't worry, Sothoth. I will I'll go to the places in history as soon as I could in order to help you recover your power. Okay. I guess this is like the main screen where I can load into other missions or something. Oh, hello. Seek answers, mythical item. The spiritual items you obtain in space-times. Okay, never mind, it's gone. Chosen mythical item. Do I want projection 0, projection 1000, projection 2000? The Reciter Aria. Recitative Aria, the end of performance is just pause for fate. What are you asking me to do here? And, oh my god, one of the co-hosts wants to come in now. I don't even know why they're meowing at me, because the door isn't even fully closed. I closed it too. What is wrong? Why are you shouting at me? Hmm? What is this shouting about, co-host Millie? Eh? What is the shouting? Can you figure this out with your cat logic? Come on, come here. The least you can do is not run behind my computer. What are we doing here, co-host Millie? Hmm? What is the game plan? You figure it out, okay? So we have the reciter area. Okay, that's on the left. Are you making biscuits on me? Yeah. So we have the reciter area. End of a performance. After entering the scenario, character gets extra items. Reciter stick, a rear revolver. Has projection below it and then chosen mythical item. Projection 0, projection 1000. I don't understand. Do you, co-host? Do you understand what's going on here? Alright, do you want me to put you down? Have you got stuck to me now that you've made all the biscuits? I'm holding you, still. Okay, we're in a really interesting situation right now. She stood on both of my hands and stuck to me with one of her paws still. Can you choose a direction? Alright, she's choosing going onto the computer. Oh. What? Chosen projection. Projection 1000. Oh, maybe this is like I can put other mythical items on there, but it costs me points to do so. Is that what's going on here? Is that still here now? It is. Seek answer about the past. No, I don't need you helping me. I fully understood what was going on there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bottom. Oh, that just TPs me there. Check the library of role. Create. Oh, you can create a character. Oh, that's kind of interesting. 3. Choose space-time for a trip. I can use the books to determine the space-time I'm going to next. I don't have any connector associate yet. It's better to create a connector associate character before the time trip. Okay. Right. So now I can see all the other missions. So Lies and Fraud, Solid Knit, and Welcome to Townsend. All the durations say medium right now. I kind of want to do that first one again. But I guess I won't for now. Many unknown books are stored in the left shelf. Check out the layer of the 4th. Check out the next book, because this one is just not in English. Alright. Alright, I hope you got that. And I hope you got that. Alright, see you later. I hope that lore wasn't important. Is this... I don't have any historical associations yet. It's better to create an associated character first, then rewrite their fate. And the gate. What do you mean the gate? Start space-time trip. So I guess I have to set everything up and then I go there to initiate it? Is that the game plan here? Okay, well... I think I'll call this section of the stream over for now, because my mind has been sort of slowly melted. I think we'll close the stream up with something else. I also need to go for a quick bio break. This was Depersonalization. It's on Steam right now. I definitely think I'm going to come back and check this, as much as like I kind of memed on it and stuff a little bit. It does seem really interesting. I just need to be careful not to like initiate the final like scenario. But that, I guess, was my bad, slash with a bit of, you know, maybe some translation issues, a little bit of game issue, to be honest with you. It should really say, like, you know, warning, if you come here, you can never come back. It's like, it's going to precede the end game. But, hey. We'll just say this was my bad for now. I think we'll play some more of this again on the next stream, and we'll probably check out another scenario, create a role, and so on and so forth. Okay, seems pretty good. Alright, let me go to the BRB section, and I'm going to take a quick bio break. So, goodbye YouTube. We'll see you next time.